we are into the third episode of Kamen Rider Gavv. Is it still good or is it starting to taper off? Well, I think it's tapering off, but I don't think it's a bad thing overall, yeah? So let's talk more about it in this video! Tokusatsu! Yes, everyone! Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Tokusatsu channel about Kamen Rider Super Sentai Ultra, all those stuff here. So if you want to find out more about watch the next episode of Kamen Rider Gavv after this with me, hop over to my live stream on my channel, yes, yeah, which will be happening like almost shortly after this video goes up. Okay, so anyways, alright, Kamen Rider Gavv episode 3, was it good, was it bad? Honestly, I think it was not too bad. I feel like they are giving more like, story drops about, especially like how the spice works, yeah? Okay, because this episode we learned that, okay, happiness is what makes good spice. Okay, yeah, it also, it does bring up some question of how many, dark snacks can one human make? The maths equation, do you take one human to make one snack, yeah? Or do you take like one human to make 10 snacks? There has to be like some economics of scale, right, yeah? I'm so sorry! Okay, yeah, anyways, okay. One thing I find that this episode, we are still in this stage where we are talking about the humans. We are still talking about Shoma, alright? We have not really delved in like stories talking about like, alright, all the granules. What is their history? Why are these part-time granules working this way here? Is there a reason why there's so many granules in on this earth here? Okay, so I feel like they have not really touched on the enemy side. They're still doing the I'll say Shoma introduction, yeah. Okay, at the same time, we also get to know a bit more characters. We have, a bit of sense that Valen is coming soon, yeah. Okay, so overall, I think it's they're dropping a lot of hints. They're trying to move the story a lot. Yes, yeah. However, one thing I have to say is the creative fights are no longer as creative, yeah. Unlike the first 2 episodes where I felt that a lot of the fights were very creative. A lot of fights felt like a boonboomger kind of fight, yeah. And now they're just going back to the classic Kamen Rider beat them down fights, yeah. Not entirely a bad thing, as it sets them apart from like, boonboomgers like Rider and Sentai. Kinda always have this split where I think Rider had more straightforward powered fights, yeah. Whereas boonboomger has been going always to the, more creative, more interactive, more hilarious fights, yeah. So I don't think it's entirely a bad thing, yeah, but definitely it has, I feel that the creativity in the fights have definitely dropped a lot in this episode here. And overall, in terms of the budget, in terms of like, the overall take on the show, it no longer has like, the episode 1, episode 2 kind of like, oh, debut budget, debut feel to the show here. It's lost that debut feel. Instead, it's gone back to like, okay, this is probably what we're gonna get for most of the episodes. This is what we're gonna get for like most of the series, yeah. Okay, and it's reached like this baseline of like, okay, this is what Gavv is gonna be like. Which so far I don't think it's bad at all, yeah. So far I feel like they have been doing all these mini stories with all these random 1 episode characters pretty well so far, yeah. But definitely, it's about time they should start talking more about the enemy's point of view, like the granule's point of view. It's gonna happen sooner or later, yeah, but I feel like we could have it sooner, right? Right? Okay, so overall I think it's good. Overall I think it's definitely going in a direction which I really like, yeah. One worry though is last time they did introduce like, the punching gummy, yeah. However, at the same time, I really do not know how they're gonna go with this whole gummy all this Gochizo approach to things here, because in a way I think Kamen Rider is gonna be very, toy intensive, and I hope the toy intensiveness doesn't spoil the show, yeah. Because looking at Gotcha, I'm a bit scared. Neither does this show have like, the interchangeability feature that, Geats have. So I'm really excited yet worried to see how they're gonna handle the large amount of Gochizos this show is gonna have, yeah. Will half the Gochijos just be useless, like, half the Camis? Okay, so let me know what your thoughts in the comments below. Join me in the live stream as I'm gonna watch episode 4 of Gavv, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.